What is going on, guys? It is your boy By2K, and today I'm gonna be bringing you guys a video on how to be successful in my team. Now you guys can see my team on the screen right now. We actually almost have a full diamond team. We actually could, it just wouldn't let me back out of the thing because I wouldn't have a backup point guard. But yeah, you guys can see we have been on this grind hard, and I can tell you guys this already. We haven't been blowing like money like crazy into this game. We've been doing nothing but grinding, and that is exactly what you guys could be doing right now as well. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make MT, how to get tokens, how to complete domination, how to beat spotlight challenges, all that fun sort of stuff here. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. If you would like cheap and reliable MT, be sure to head over to NBAMTcoin.com and use code BIO2K for 5% off your final order. Alright, so last year I actually did make this video and you guys killed the support on it. So if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. Let's try to hit 100 likes, and if you guys are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So let's hop right on into this. Now the home screen is the first screen we're going to be talking about here. Normally with the agenda, there's actually like daily, weekly, monthly, lifetime rewards. I don't know why there's nothing here right now. Of course, when I go to record this video, there's nothing here, but there's these dynamic challenges, which you guys probably have gotten on a few of your cards just randomly. Like it'll pop up when you pull them in like a domination pack or whatever it is. And yeah, these are some pretty decent challenges. I don't ever pay attention to these though. I do check them because sometimes there's like 2,000 MT just for grabbing like 10 rebounds in a game with a player. It's definitely worth doing that. I actually had one with Ben Wallace, the Sapphire, that was grab 10 rebounds and 10 or get a double-double with him basically, and I actually did that and it was worth 1,500 MT. So definitely worth keeping your eye on things like that. Now today in my team is a very good thing as well. You guys can see you get a bonus 200 MT for every triple threat online game that you win between those certain times. Now I don't really pay attention to this as much, especially when it's triple threat online, but sometimes they do help you get tokens. Like the other day, it was you actually got 2 extra tokens every time you open the vault. A lot of people said it was glitchy, but it's just something to pay attention to, and that could give you extra MT and extra tokens. The final thing on this screen is the My Team community hub. Now this is actually going to be good for actually releasing locker codes and stuff like that. I guess every time they have a locker code, they are going to put it on here, which is pretty cool. So I'm definitely interested to see when they start bringing out a lot of locker codes, how often they actually show up here, and how often they will help your team out. It's pretty cool to show you guys, you know, team of the weeks and stuff like that. But yeah, the home screen, that's just kind of what you want to pay attention to, is the today in my team and the agenda. Now this is probably where you guys are going to be making most of your MT, most of your tokens, and all that sort of fun stuff, is the single player mode, which I actually do really enjoy, because I think the previous couple years the single player modes have been kind of boring, kind of tedious, and it wasn't really a lot of fun. This year they did make it a little interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with domination. Now you guys can see we've completed it entirely. We actually finished it live on stream last night. It's pretty awesome. If you guys don't follow Twitch, be sure to do so. The link is down below. We stream every day. But yeah, it was actually pretty awesome, man. I really did appreciate all the support in that stream, by the way. But yeah, we finished all-time domination. Now domination is very simple. You go through, you get these Evo cards, and the Evo cards will actually help you get Ruby Danny Green and Ruby Sean Livingston. We'll get to the Evo cards in a minute that you get from domination. Historic domination, again, very simple until you get to these like final teams here. Some of these historic teams are a little tricky, like the 01 Lakers, which I do believe is this team as well. Yeah, so Kobe and Shaq is a very interesting team to go up against. There's a few of these teams that you can maybe struggle with. When you guys go up against these teams though, all you want to do is seriously get mismatches on the weaker players. So like Derek Fisher, like Rick Fox, if you can switch a guy like a Sapphire Shaq, a Ruby Towns, a Sapphire George Merson, if you can get those switches, it's easy post-ups, easy buckets, help you guys get a lot of easy wins right there. I'm going to be making a video on how to complete domination as a whole in a minute. I'm going to be going through grinding a lot of videos today for you guys, but all-time domination, this is a pain in my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You guys know I like last night, like I said, I was struggling a little bit. This Sixers team, we only beat by 3 points. My app crashed, and then I went back and blew them out by like 50. So if y'all are struggling the first time, don't worry. The second time around, you might be able to blow them out like crazy. But like I said, again, you want to get those mismatches where you can. Attack guys like AI. When you're looking at the Celtics, attack guys like Bob Cousy. You do not want to be attacking guys like Bill Russell, like Paul Pierce, like Larry Bird. They will clamp you down and make you hate your life. The other team that I know everybody has an issue with is the LA Lakers. That's what I get asked about all the time. attacking the Lakers is very tricky because you can't even attack Jerry West. The team is very good. They were gods when I played them. You have to do the same thing. You have to make sure you get 10 free throws that game. You have to make sure you shoot at least 5 3-pointers. And if you're looking to score, you have to do what you can to get your shooters open. Now, when I say that, Michael Redd and Dale Ellis are 2 very key players for this team. If you guys can get them, I do suggest that. I'm going to be looking for budget shooters to kind of help you guys out with this by the time I make like the how to beat all-time domination video. So stay on the lookout for that. This team is a pain in the ass. I 100% get that. But the best thing that you can do is rim run and just try to do what you can to finish around the rim and do what you can to get good, quick shooters wide open. And that is how you'll beat this team. It's a struggle. You're going to struggle. I only beat them by like 5 or 6. But you can figure it out. I have faith in you guys. If I figured it out, I know you guys can as well. When you guys get to these final teams here, I'm not going to lie to you. They were tricky. The East, I beat by 2 points. The West, I barely beat. Again, this all-time team, I had to beat twice because I didn't get enough stars the first time, or it just didn't give them to me. I don't know what happened, but the point is it glitched out or something. But the point is, with this all-NBA team, what you have to do is seriously play patient, run the clock, and get as many stops as you can. The multiple defensive stops thing will be your best friend, and you really just have to do what you can to stop LeBron, to stop Jordan, to stop Magic. Use a lot of defensive players. Believe me, it makes the difference. A lot of people ask me if domination is worth completing. It is 100% worth completing, especially for the amount of tokens that you get. Like I said, I've only completed a few collections, and I'm already halfway through the diamond board. If you go through all these, you guys will be able to get like at least through the amethyst board with ease and onto the diamond board. Yeah, so that's actually another thing that reminds me about the home screen is that it kind of annoys me with this whole agenda thing. There is a lifetime challenge where if you guys complete 1 team from the West and 1 team from the East, you actually get 20 extra tokens per team. So when you do that, you actually get 40 tokens instead of just 20. So in doing that, you guys, like I said, get 80, which will definitely help you. That actually helped me get through the Ruby board like super quick. The other thing I wanted to cover is weekly challenges. I don't really care about these as much as I probably should. They give you good amounts of MT. The only one I recommend doing is this first one. It's the Welcome to LA challenge. It's on rookie. It's 3 minutes. It gives you 3 tokens, so it's definitely worth just doing it really quick and completing. This challenge is really good to complete Semi Olajay's Evo challenge, which I know a lot of you guys struggle with because you have to score 40 points in a game with him, like in 1 game, not like in total. So do this challenge and you guys can get it done super quick. I promise you, it's on rookie. You'll get it done faster than you think. I've had people tell me that they got it done in the 2nd quarter. I had some dude tweet me a screenshot that they dropped 84 points with it. Believe me, you can get it done. Like, it's stupidly easy to get it done. You just spam square, get steals, have them run the fast break. You'll be good to go. But yeah, moments challenges, again, there's only 1 up. It's easy MT. I just don't care to play a 12-minute game, which will like accumulate to like 20 minutes. Just for 2,500 MT, like I'm good there. The spotlight challenges where a lot of you guys struggle with, and I do know that a lot of these challenges are easy. I'm gonna just go through some of these that I know you guys struggle with. Career high 28 points with Udonis Haslem. I recommend evoing him up before you do this challenge. I recommend getting him at least to a sapphire, like I said. And then when you do that, running a lot of high pick and rolls and getting him wide open on rolls is very good. Taking pick and pops as well, but making him shoot mid-ranges is good. He cannot shoot 3s, so do not try to do that. Make sure you're just rim running with him as well, getting to the free throw line. It's really easy once you kind of get the gist of it down. The other challenge I know people struggle with is this 10 field goals with Jason Williams. What I recommend doing as well is if you run a Bucks freelance, it actually will help you get a 5-out sort of offense for free. You don't need the Bucks playbook. You don't need any kind of playbook. It's a free freelance to do. Now, when you do that, you guys will get obviously a lot of floor spacing, and on top of that, all you got to do is run a high pick and roll. Again, if you guys don't know what I mean by a high pick and roll, is stand behind the 3-point line, like far behind it, call it pick and roll, hit that screen, roll off of it, and take a pull up mid range. It's stupidly easy to green his release. I promise you, you guys will get that down and score with ease. These ones are easy, again, scoring with Wade, just rim running, evoing him up, stuff like that. The assists are easy to do on this challenge. I know a lot of people just say that they struggle to they struggle to win the challenge, what you want to do is, again, like I was talking about in Domination, is you want to get the switches on the weaker players. I believe Chris Paul is a player that's in here. When you do that, get your bigs to switch on guys like Chris Paul or some of the weaker guys, and then just post up, do a drop step. If you guys don't know how to drop step, point to the baseline, tap square or X if you're on Xbox, and you will spin to the baseline, and it's an easy dunk every time. So it's, again, simple. You're getting assists that way, and you're scoring. They changed the rebounds on this to 5, so there's no reason why anybody should be struggling with this anymore. And then the only other one that I know people were struggling with is this last one, which is the same tip. You want to make sure you're getting those switches on those big guys and making sure that you can get some easy buckets in the paint. That's the best way to do it. Just run the clock out as much as you can and get those easy buckets. Triple threat is very easy on the offline version. All you really need is a good shooter, a good player that can attack the rim, and a really good big man that can rebound and block shots. It's very easy. All you do is call for a screen, jab step into them. They'll eat the screen, and you pull that 3 every time, and it'll help you get through, get some easy wins. We already have Cliff Hagan, so I don't really feel the need to grind this out right now. I'm still going to, like, we're going to be live later grinding out all of this because we're still going for this Dominique. My boy Denver is already, like, right here, which is absolutely crazy. He's almost there, though, so shout out to him, man. He's on his grind. He's doing what he's got to be doing, but yeah, we're far ways away for that. I'm not really too worried about that right now. So there's like the single player stuff. Domination is the best thing I think to do for MT, building your team, getting tokens, stuff like that. Multiplayer, I'm not going to cover too much. I would stay away from Triple Threat Online. It's nowhere near as good as it was last year, and on top of that, you barely earn tokens, you barely earn MT. The online latency is terrible, so I would just stay away from this right now. It's so much more worse in this mode for some reason. I don't know why. So if you guys want to be grinding, stay away from this mode. Unlimited, I know a lot of people are struggling, and I know a lot of people are trying to go for this Larry Bird. I already do have him. I know a lot of people are saying that they can't complete games and stuff like that, and I 100% understand that. Just keep trying. That's all I can recommend for you guys. I'm going to make a separate video on how to go 12-0. How to kind of force people to rage quit and hopefully get these wins a lot quicker so the game doesn't disconnect on you. But if you guys don't know how this works, you just win 12 games in a row. And when you win 12 games in a row, you obviously get the Diamond Larry Bird, which we'll get to the collections in a minute, which comes into or turns into a Galaxy Opal Dr. J when you lock them in. Multiplayer challenges are pretty cool. Again, this one is 6 tokens. I don't do this because it's a 5-minute quarter game. And when you do multiplayer challenges, a lot of times people don't quit. People get disconnected on this a lot more too, so it's not really worth the stress over 6 tokens. So that's just me. You can do it to complete it, get 6 tokens like I said. Same thing with this one, 2500 MT. This one's a little bit shorter. It's 3 minutes, so you're kind of killing like what, 8 minutes of game time, which is pretty good, but still not really worth it. If you force a rage quit, I don't even think it gives you the tokens, which is kind of annoying. Pack screen, don't even worry about this. We're going to be going over the best rewards cards in a minute. There's no sense of me doing it through this screen because you guys can see, like, I've already redeemed the ones that I think are the best. Auction house tips. The auction is still a little bit broken. But a tip that I can show you guys to complete these collections a little bit like I've been doing is go to teams that you guys know have expensive silvers like the Raptors. I know that they do. I completed them. That's how I know they're expensive. I already had most of them done, so I was like, whatever. Just go hit buy now, and you just want to kind of pay attention to some of these cards because some of the bids are super low, and sometimes you can bid snipe them very easily. There's some guys that you do want to be paying attention for, like Matt Thomas over here. He goes for a pretty crazy amount, and I did see one the other day for 4,000 MT. I wasn't able to snipe him, but yeah, he normally goes for like 10K plus. So you kind of want to just be scrolling through the auction. I'm not really the best with that, so I'm not going to go crazy with those tips. If you guys are a budget baller and you guys are paying attention to your collector levels and stuff like that, Dana Boros, don't use this card. It's not really worth it. He's like 5'10", 5'11", and he's not the best. Cedric is really good. I highly recommend leveling him up. I just got him. Like, I got him like 2 days ago, and my team is already like way too good for him to even be on there. But yeah, if you guys are budget ballers, Daryl Dawkins is really good, and Jason Kidd and Walter Davis are really good. You can get up to this point without spending money, like 100%. Just by going through Domination, you will get to these guys, and I 100% recommend doing so. So 350 cards is where I would say that to push you guys to. If you guys are budget ballers though and you don't want to go any farther, I 100% don't blame you. Nothing really after that point is worth it if you're a budget baller. Maybe extend yourself to these tokens because the tokens do help. But all these guys are just for people that want to put money into the game. I'm only right here because I do have a lot of MT stocked up, and I've been just completing collections and putting it in there because I do want this Isaiah Thomas. I don't know how far I'm going to go, but yeah, I wouldn't really worry about that. Your collections, again, some MT that you guys may not know that you guys have is a lot of these shoes. Just by going through and just quick selling shoes, you'll actually make a lot more money than you probably think. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that in a separate video. But yeah, so a lot of MT there to be made. Everything else, like I said, kind of goes towards your collector levels. You guys get these courts from Domination. You guys get these logos from Domination, the jerseys. You guys get these, like, the balls that count towards your collections, and then you guys get these Evo players that come from Domination as well. So it's a lot of stuff that adds to your collection. That's why I was telling you guys that Domination is really good. What I was talking about with the Domination rewards, though, these are the Evo cards that you guys get for the current Domination, and the reason why I think it's 100% great to actually go through and get these guys is because they actually have a lot of quality in them. I'm going to tell you guys my top 5 favorite Evo cards right now that I think you guys should pick up 100%. Bridges is really solid. Lonnie Walker is really solid. Terrence Ferguson is very good. This is where it's kind of opinion based. I really like Dwight Powell. I don't know what it is. He just played really well for me when I had him. I mean, 7 points. I mean, he averaged like 4 or 5 rebounds. Like, that's really good because he came off my bench. So for him to do that is really nice. In the East, I haven't used any of these guys. I just want to clarify that now. So if one of these guys is good, like, I've leveled up these two and then just never did it. I heard Malik Monk is really good, but I'm going to give that final spot actually to a surprise person in Balinka. He is stupidly good as a stretch 4. His release is really easy, and he can knock down more threes than you think he can. Like, I was taking pull-up threes. Like, I was catching it, dropping it, and just launching it and greening them before they even fixed shooting. So I would recommend using him. I like a lot of these guys. Shamit is really good. Torrey Craig is really good, but those are my, like, kind of top 5. But yeah, other than that, like, you guys don't really need to worry about, like, these collections and stuff. It's not really worth it. Like I said, I would look to complete, you know, one from each side so you guys get those extra tokens. The Blazers are the cheapest in the West, in my opinion, if you already have Damian Lillard. In the East, I found that, like I said, the Hawks are actually the cheapest ones. There's a lot of silvers which suck, but they're kind of cheap. So what I was talking about before with the rewards cards as well, I'm going to give you guys my top 10 of each tier. Emeralds, you guys can see which ones I chose. Emeralds I don't think matter as much. I think there's only like 3 that I think you should definitely pick up, and that's Ryan Anderson. He's really good. He has like an 88 open shot 3 for right away. It's pretty solid. And then you do have Bob Sir, which is definitely a really good pickup. And then I thought, could have sworn there was another one. Oh, no, never mind. And then I do recommend Chandler Parsons as well. He's a nice 3-point shooter and whatnot. If you guys are wondering why Channing Frye is here, he was an Emerald Award that you can get from the Triple Threat boards the other day, and you evo him to an Amethyst. But yeah, that's why he's actually a Sapphire and the Emerald screen. Sapphire rewards, again, there's only one that matters. And if you've played this game, you 100% know what I'm talking about, and that is George Merson. This dude is literally a glitch. At 7'7", he is cheesy. He is a god. I 100% recommend picking him up. The only other one that I would say that you guys need to pay attention to is Scott Skiles. He's a Sapphire that comes with Hall of Fame Dimer, so I'd be on the lookout for that. Ruby rewards, I know a lot of people ask about. Again, there's 3 that I think you need to really pay attention to, and that is Corey Maggette, that is Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and that is Ray Allen. Ray Allen 100% is the best one in my opinion. He just knocks down everything. Barbosa is really good. Chambers is really good. Antoine Walker is really good. Can't forget about Big Country, but those are just some honorable mentions. Ray Allen definitely should be your first pickup. Amethyst rewards, you guys can pick really whoever you want. There's one guy, that I want to see on everybody's goddamn team, and that is Michael Redd. Michael Redd is the best freaking Amethyst card in this game. He literally backpacked my Domination run. Pick him up as soon as you guys can. Other ones that I actually really did enjoy that people kind of sleep on, Dennis Rodman is really good. Kevin Johnson's really good. Bill Russell's a clamp god, and then Rudy Gay is just a god as well. Diamonds, these are the ones that I picked so far. They were more just team fits, but I got Drazen and then these 5 as well. The next one, I don't know who is going to be the next one I'm going to pick up, but these are just the diamonds that I picked up. That's just kind of all based off of preference. I don't know what pink diamonds I'm going to be picking up first, but yeah, I wouldn't really worry about them as far as right now. The final thing are Evos. If you guys don't know how these work, I actually made a video on a full breakdown of them. But the domination ones, I 100% recommend going through and completing, because they really do, you know, they help you get Jason Richardson. Again, it's in that full-on breakdown video. Like, you guys can grind through. I 100% recommend doing this through domination. That's just the best way to Evo cards, is just going through domination and whatnot. You guys can see I just kind of don't keep track of it too much, but I probably should. But yeah, if you guys want a full-on breakdown of them, I recommend doing so. I already told you guys what Evo cards I think are the best in Bridges, Terrence Ferguson. They're kind of easy to do as well, so make sure you guys are definitely doing that. I hope this video did help you guys out. Like I said, I got this God Squad from grinding the game. It wasn't from spending a bunch of money and just kind of sitting back watching my collections fill up. It wasn't anything like that. We were out here grinding left and right. Got Unlimited done, we got Domination done, we got the Spotlights done, and now all we need to do is triple threat, and then we are set. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. I hope these tips did help you guys, you know, of how to get MT, how to get tokens, how to beat certain game modes. I'm going to be doing a breakdown on how to beat all-time domination, because I know people still want to see that. I'm going to be doing a video on how to go 12-0. That's been requested a lot. The only reason why I've been hesitant on it is because you can't even play the mode right now. So y'all let me know. So like I said, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are new. Go follow me on Twitter. The link is down below. Keep up to date with videos if you guys don't get the notice from here and future Twitch streams. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.